Damn.
Section 3 of Crazy Step 2, Stop Dieting. Part B. Taking action. You should now have a clear understanding of where you are and where you want to be. This means you are armed with the information you need to put you on the right path to weight loss success. The actions you need to take are waiting for you to follow. Know that you are now empowered with the knowledge that you have gathered about yourself and your habits, which will make this experience different from all the other diets that you have tried and failed at. To take this next step, you need to go back to your analysis and locate your green zones. These are behavior patterns that are currently producing positive results in your life. You need to strengthen these zones as they will help you to confront the amber and red zones. Use them as tools to help you overcome areas in your life that are holding you back and producing negative outcomes. For every question in your analysis, there is a corresponding exercise that is specifically designed to help you overcome or strengthen that area of your life. 1. Begin with your green zones and do at least one exercise each day. 2. Once you have formed a daily habit, begin working on your amber zones so that each day you pick a green zone exercise and an amber zone exercise. 3. Start tackling one red zone exercise per week as your confidence grows. Tips. 1. If you find it difficult at first, work at your own pace. This is not a race against time or others. Remember, the anti-diet lifestyle is a program that is designed to change your mindset and habits of a lifetime. Take time and effort to change. 2. Instead of fighting the changes you need to make, decide to lean into them. Accept that your instincts will be to move away from the exercises, not towards. 3. Arm yourself with the knowledge that the anti-diet lifestyle will, in the beginning, stretch your comfort zone, but remember, all change does that, whether it is negative or positive. Monitoring your progress. In order for you to stay on track and keep motivated, it is vital that you regularly monitor your progress, as this will spur you on to keep going. Know that the program is designed to change you from the inside out, and this process cannot and must not be rushed. Slow and steady is what we are looking for, so do not feel frustrated if you think that you are stuck. In fact, the opposite is actually true. Every month, retake the analysis quiz and review your progress. Invest the time needed, as you will reap the gains tenfold. Fighting your mental blocks against the anti-diet lifestyle. This program to deprogram will challenge you at an unprecedented level to the very core of your being. It will require you to cross all of the boundaries of a dieting mentality, and you will need to confront and break down these barriers to get to the other side. Resistance to change. It has been drilled into us our entire lives that there are only a few ways that we can lose weight, and they all require either denial or drastic measures such as dieting by restricting food intake, calorie-controlled, point systems, SINs, slimming clubs. Apparent quick fixes such as pills, meal replacements and appetite suppressants. Surgery, gastric bypass, liposuction, etc. We therefore have a default program within us to reject and dismiss anything that goes against these beliefs. You will need to enter the anti-diet lifestyle with an open mind and a willingness to immerse yourself into the principles that will challenge everything you have ever believed about losing weight. Not understanding it. One of the biggest hurdles that most people will be confronted with is a total lack of understanding of the process. Questions such as "why am I doing this?" or "where is this taking me?" are very common, and the biggest reason why people fail to even start the anti-diet lifestyle. The foundation of the program is extreme self-love, which is a concept widely misunderstood. Most people think that they practice self-love and self-care without really having a deep understanding of what these profound statements really mean and stand for. There is no need to play the self-blame game, but there are many factors in life that prevent us from loving ourselves in the true sense. For long-lasting weight loss, a change from within is required, and this cannot happen unless you reach a real understanding that true self-love is total self-acceptance. An example of this is being able to look in the mirror and not hate what you see. Instead of focusing on finding your faults, a shift is required whereby you learn to pick out all the positives about your appearance, such as your eyes, hair, skin, etc. Letting go of past hurt. If you have been hurt in past relationships or suffered abuse or insecurities of any kind which has made you turn to food for comfort and security, true self-love will help you let that go. You will be able to realize that you no longer need to carry that baggage with you, and you'll be able to set yourself free. The powerful saying, "Change what you can control and let go of what you can't," perfectly expresses this. Forgiving yourself. In a state of self-love, you are able to forgive yourself for past mistakes and regrets. The promotion you didn't get. The partner that left you. The bad relationship you stayed in. The children that didn't turn out how you wanted them to. The parents you neglected. The job you didn't work hard for. The money you wasted. The affair you had. For binge eating. For putting on weight. For socializing too much. For settling. There are many approaches to self-forgiveness, some of which can be changed and others which just need to be accepted without self-punishment. By taking action towards forgiveness of your past, you will actually be able to make better decisions for your future. Part of the better decision-making process will naturally allow you to love yourself and your body better. Giving yourself permission to enjoy life. From a true self-love angle, giving yourself permission to eat an entire chocolate cake is okay, because you will be in a state of satisfaction rather than a frenzy of guilt or feeling out of control with your eating. You may even be surprised to find that with permission, you will stop eating the cake when you are full. Self-love will let you open up to life's opportunities and indulge in your heart's desires without the feeling of guilt, shame or scarcity. In the example above, you have taken the power away from the cake and given it back to yourself. Abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. Trusting yourself. At the heart of self-love lies self-trust, which is having a belief in yourself that you possess the resources and the confidence to make good decisions that are needed to achieve your weight loss goal. This state of being and living allows you to take a leap of faith, in the knowledge that you will be committed to following it through to the end before dismissing it. Respecting yourself. The reason self-respect is vital is because it is much like a gift we give ourselves when we stop trying to please others to get their approval. Trying to fit into someone else's mold is very damaging and is also a primary reason why we can turn to food for comfort eating. In truth, when you are trying to please others and live by their values, you are slowly but surely chipping away at your own self-worth and confidence. This state can and does manifest itself by creating negative behaviors and addictions. Do not tolerate disrespect, not even from yourself. A feeling of panic. Our initial feelings when faced with the challenge of great change are to panic, and this fear can paralyze us into not taking action. Our default is to reject change because it stretches our comfort zone and makes us feel very uneasy. To add to this, the unknown can itself create a state of dread, and when we live in this way, change becomes an impossible idea. The very thought of allowing ourselves the freedom to eat and enjoy food no matter what the occasion can be very frightening if you are overweight and constantly dieting and controlling your food. These feelings can spill over all aspects of your life and can spiral out of control. The desire to succeed therefore must be greater than your fear of change, which means that you will need to have the courage to dive into the anti-diet lifestyle process regardless of the negative feelings that may emerge. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Susan Jeffers. The fear of something new. After years of following a diet, the anti-diet lifestyle may be a frightening new concept because it requires you to shed the old way of thinking and living for weight loss and inviting a new, unknown lifestyle change. It is normal to fear when taking a completely new path to your goals, and if you are to reap the rewards that can be had, a step down a new road is needed. Remember, change quite often leads to better situations and opportunities. Fear of ridicule by others. One of the greatest regrets in life is being what others would want you to be. Going against the grain will make you stand out from the crowd, and although it's natural to feel fearful of ridicule or from people instilling doubt in you for choosing a path which is strange to them, do not let this hold you back. Use self-confidence and belief in the process to shield yourself from the judgment of others. Do not underestimate what you can achieve in this state of mind. Frustration against slow or no progress. Do not be impatient with your seemingly slow progress because, as the saying goes, everything comes to those who wait. Slow and steady is a tried and tested approach to most achievements, and for the anti-diet lifestyle it couldn't be more true. It is purposefully designed to make gradual changes to your mindset and the limiting beliefs that you currently have. In fact, most people are not even aware of the beliefs that are holding them back from losing weight, which is why the process cannot be rushed. It is recommended that you follow the course at a slow and steady pace, allowing you to mindfully experience and absorb a new way of living, one that will lead you to your goal. Rushing will deny you the rich life experience that is necessary for you to escape the dieting mentality. Feeling stuck. There can be many obstacles in life, such as the end of a relationship, grief, weddings and pregnancy, etc., that may leave you feeling stuck and unable to move forward with the anti-diet lifestyle. These events are a natural part of life and can therefore be planned for by a willingness to expect rather than be surprised by them. This will allow you to go with the flow of life and just pause the program rather than give it up completely. Getting back to you. If you are asked the question, "Who are you?" what would your answer be? Obvious ones that come to mind are daughter, mother and teacher, your relationships, your career, etc. If, however, you look deeper, you would find words like insecure, unhappy, overweight, jealous, bitter, wealthy, friend, lover, traveler, entrepreneur, leader, etc. If this layer too was also peeled off, then what would be left? The answer to this would be the person before they began working, formed relationships, and before the learned behaviors and thoughts were formed. In essence, what this means is that at the very beginning you were satisfied and happy just as you were and didn't feel the need to change that. Over time, life and circumstances have an impact on us and can change who we are. These circumstances and experiences build up to form the foundations of who you become. We can fool ourselves by buying or attracting things and people into our lives that give us a false sense of happiness, which we may genuinely believe to be true contentment. Instant gratification in the form of comfort food, shopping, and illicit relationships are all common ways of creating happiness. Deep down, however, if the result is an unhealthy body and mind, then something is broken. To heal, what is needed is to strip back all these layers to reveal and connect to the person that is inside. Once your true self is exposed, you can begin to get to you, because when you are at peace and truly in love with yourself once more, a healthier, slimmer, and calmer you will emerge. Exercise to explore who you are, personality quiz. From the quiz section of the program, take the personality quiz that will help you explore who you really are, the roles you play, your personality traits, behaviors, etc. You will then have an opportunity to dig deep and find the person you really are and want to be. This is not religion, it is way of life Buddha. Letting go of dieting. Crazy step 2. Stop dieting is the most critical of all of the crazy steps because letting go of dieting itself is absolutely vital if you are to begin your long-term weight loss journey. This must not be where your journey stops though, as crazy steps 3 and 4 have to be embraced and applied for you to reach your weight loss goal. This is the end of section 3 of Crazy Step 2, Stop Dieting.
Damn.